Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kyra if you're new here, and right now I'm currently in Colombo, Sri Lanka, but that's not where these vlogs will be taking place. Welcome to the Maldives vlogs. For the next 4 nights, 5 days, I'm going to be traveling and experiencing the Maldives solo and on a budget. So if you've always thought that the Maldives is just a honeymoon destination and you've been waiting for someone to go with, fear not, you can go by yourself and I'm going to show you just what it's like. So if you're interested in following along, a 32-year-old solo female traveler heading to the Maldives, then please subscribe while you're here, and thank you for watching. So currently I'm in this beautiful hotel room here in Colombo. I've spent the last 2 nights at the Cinnamon Red Hotel. They've stayed very on theme with the red and white. I've absolutely adored my stay here. I've had room service. I've enjoyed the rooftop infinity pool. I did a workout in the gym. Now it's finally time to say goodbye to Colombo and goodbye to Sri Lanka. I've had an amazing time here, but I'm excited to get going and get to the Maldives. So within the next few minutes, I'm going to be calling an Uber. It's just an hour and 10-minute flight, give or take, to Malé, which is the main city in the Maldives. Now, if you know anything about the Maldives, because I didn't actually know, but the Maldives is essentially hundreds, maybe even thousands of little islands made up to make one island nation. However, there's so many islands. You got to pick which island is best suited for what you want to do. I wanted a nice, clean, quiet, pristine island that was a local one, because if you stay on the local islands, they're a lot more affordable. So I'm going to Gulhi. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but I did my research and it seems like Gulhi was the one that really met what I really wanted to get out of my trip. The only thing that I've had a little bit of issue doing is getting my hands on US dollars. Now, I really should have gotten all the money I needed back when I was in New Zealand, but I thought, hey, I'll be in Colombo, maybe I'll be able to get US dollars. Because if you don't know, the Maldives does have their own currency, but they primarily use US dollars and euro. So to pay for accommodation, they do not want the local currency. They want you to have US dollars. For example, my hotel wanted me to pay 30 US dollars for airport pickup, which includes a scheduled fast boat to the island that the hotel is on. Now that service was 30 US dollars, and of course that has to be in cash. So that's my issue, is I didn't bring enough US dollars with me. And I don't usually leave things to the last minute, but for this, I definitely dropped the ball and I've struggled to find US dollars. I tried to go to 3 different places in Colombo yesterday to get US dollars and I failed for various reasons. So people just didn't want to sell it to me, or they simply did not have US dollars here. So do not do what I did and expect to be able to buy it in Colombo, because that was way more difficult than I expected. First tip of this vlog series, make sure you have US dollars or euros on you, and make sure that you're ready to pay for things in the US dollars, not necessarily in the local Maldivian currency. All right, I feel like I've rambled on. I'm gonna get going now. I gotta check out of here. I gotta get to the airport. So I'll see you then. Bye! Don't know what's going on there. This is probably one of the weirdest airports. You needed like a ticket to get in to just check in, and there were so many stop points in the airport. So I highly recommend to leave yourself enough time to navigate Colombo Airport, because it literally took me so long. There were so many checkpoints. Even before you get to the check-in, you have to screen all of your luggage, even your carry-on bags, which I just think it's just a little bit extreme, isn't it? I was only able to exchange rupees to US dollars, so I only managed to get 24 additional US dollars. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to make that work, because that's literally all I can do. So hard to buy US dollars in Sri Lanka, just so you know. Hello, welcome to Malé, the Maldives. I'm a little bit flustered because of the experience I had checking in for immigration. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. The flight was fine, so that was good. But first of all, I had no idea you had to fill out a form and get a QR code for your declaration before you arrive. So I had to queue up, and then they told me that I had to do that. So I left the line. I did that online quickly on my phone. Then I rejoined the queue and I was able to get into the country. And then when you get your bag and you walk out into the main departures area, there's just so many people holding signs to get you to go on their speedboat to your hotel. So if you're staying in a really swanky hotel, you'll be able to pick out your sign and then they'll pluck you from the line and you'll go with them. But because I'm staying at a budget hotel, my speedboat is not leaving for another hour. But actually I thought I'd be waiting around a lot more, but because of all of the faff around to get out here, it actually took me so much longer than anticipated. I only have an hour when I thought that I was actually gonna have to wait for 2 hours. So then I get out and I'm overwhelmed. I just start laughing because of all the people holding signs, and I'm like trying to read every single one. There's probably like 80 people holding signs, and you're just like wandering through a line trying to read if your hotel is on the sign. And I didn't find mine. And it's hot because it's an open air airport, so it's like 32 degrees, it's very warm in here. And then after that, I realized, okay, I need to get money out because there's no ATMs on the island I'm going to in Gulhi. So I'm like, I need a way to get myself some food on the island, but I have no idea about the Maldivian currency. So I'm just guessing in like quickly in the lineup to the ATM, trying to figure out how much money should I be withdrawing right now. So I ended up withdrawing 2,500 Maldivian money, which is their own currency, which is about 260 New Zealand dollars. But the ATM that I used charged me 100 Maldivian dollars, whatever it is, to take it out, which is 10 New Zealand dollars to take money out of my own bank. $10. That is one of the most expensive ATM fees that I've had to pay in a country. Keep that in mind. So I have 2,500 local currency now. I don't know if that's enough. I really don't. I was guessing it's close to the maximum you can take, so I'm hoping that that's okay for the next 4 nights, 5 days. But that's my experience arriving in the Maldives so far. Really kind of hectic. I need to cool down, calm down, and wait for my speedboat. I'll talk to you in another update. Chaos. Chaos. This is chaotic. I don't even know if I'm following the right guy. So chaotic. That was only like 29 minutes on the fast boat, so it wasn't too bad. And somebody met me with a wheelbarrow. They're gonna help me bring my luggage to the hotel, so that was nice. Seems like a tiny little island. Okay, so I'm staying at Pearl Shine Retreat, and so far my experience has been much better since I got off the speedboat. So the speedboat wasn't necessarily run by the hotel. That was a bit of a hot mess, but then once I got here, it was just nothing but smooth service. So like I said, the speedboat took about 29 minutes, and then once it got me to Gulhi, there was actually a guy waiting there for me, and he had the Pearl Shine Retreat shirt on and a little wheelbarrow. He wheeled my luggage to the very short walk to the hotel, which was only like 2 minutes from where the ferry picks you up. He gave me a welcome drink, which I just love welcome drinks. And then I paid for my bill, and I was able to pay the speedboat by Visa. That was stressing me out because I have such limited US dollars, and there's just nowhere to get US dollars on this island. It's so small here. But then I was so happy that at least 30 of that US dollars was on the card. They do charge 4.5 to 5% extra because it's a convenience to use the credit card, but I don't really care because I don't really like purchasing US dollars. It's very expensive for someone coming from New Zealand because the currency money exchange is not great for us. So I'm happy to pay the 4.55% and not have to worry about buying the money. Then I got shown up to my room, and I was just welcomed by a very cool room. Oh, so nice in here. The air conditioning's going, and it is so humid on Gulhi. But let me do a room tour of my cute little hotel for the next 4 nights. So this won't really take too long because it's a very tiny room, but it's gonna do the trick for me. I've got a cute little built-in desk area, and he gave me drinking water when I asked for some. I love the mirror. Of course, aircon is essential. Hello, this is my traveling outfit. I bought these shorts, by the way, in Marissa. I love them. They're just so fun. But anyways, I get distracted. Then I have a little wardrobe area and a beach towel. I have my ensuite here, which is just a perfect amount for me, one person. And then look at my bed. Yay, it's so cute. It says welcome. Oh, that is so sweet. And then I actually have a balcony. I can sit out on the balcony if I want, and this is the main drag. And he told me that the Bikini Beach for tourists is just down the road. Just down there. It's actually sunset soon. And that's it. This is my first day on getting to Gulhi in the Maldives. I'm kind of in shock that I'm here, to be honest. I'm happy to be here now. I got this like excited feeling when I got shown to my room that I hadn't had. I didn't feel the excitedness until right now because it was just so chaotic at the airport. I didn't feel it, but now I'm like, I'm just so happy to be here. I've already eaten at the airport because I wanted to pay by card. I didn't know if any restaurants could accept cards. So I've already eaten. Now it's just time to relax. I'm gonna shower because it's been a very sweaty afternoon. Literally to get here right now, I started in Colombo. I took a car, I took a flight, and I took a speedboat, and then I walked to my hotel here. It just blows my mind that I could be in Colombo a few hours ago, and now I'm spending the night in the Maldives. But okay, I feel like I've said the word Maldives far too much right now, but I think I'm gonna end the vlog there, but I'll pick it back up tomorrow for my first full day in the Maldives. I'm gonna have a look at the tours and excursions that you can do through the hotel, and he did confirm I can pay by card, so that's amazing. There's a couple snorkel expeditions I want to do for some marine animal wildlife, so I'm so excited. Maybe some stingrays, manta rays, even maybe a whale shark, potentially in the works for the next couple days, and a lot of relaxation, me time, beach time, sun time, island time. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next update. Bye!